Bring out the text for us, not sufficient stuff to evaluate anything that we always do. Paul nails it. Bring out how Paul nails it again when he said that fact. You think we would listen to him? We're not sufficient ourselves to evaluate anyone. What does he mean by that? You don't read that book and sit there and come up with your opinion of that text, or take someone else's opinion of that text. You wait. Now, I've said this 1,000 times over in these videos. You got to wait to your spirit for righteousness, which is this living word I'm talking about. You don't have no righteousness of your own. You have no opinions of your own. It's not your opinion or the opinions of another. You're waiting to the Father, to the mind of Christ that's in your spirit. If we all would do that, we'd all get the same answer from the one mind. Yeah, we heap up teachers to ourselves. So next time you hear someone give their opinion of a text of the Bible, ask them, where'd you get it from? What's your source? What's your true source? It should be your Father. Not you second guessing or quoting the opinions of another of a theology book or something. Whether they're right or wrong, if you waited, if what they're saying is right, you would get it. The same thing. Same Father. You ain't got one Father, one teacher, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. You got that oneness about it. But that oneness is not being seen today. And each one accusing the other of adding to or taking away from what the word's saying. According to what? Your opinion? Or the opinions of another? I, in the past, would always quote theology books or the opinions of some other speaker that I've heard. Never waiting to my spirit, asking the question. Better were those in Berea and those in the Thessalonica when they heard Paul speak. They searched the scriptures to see if it be true. Paul was quoting from the mind of Christ that he was teaching, was sharing with people about the mind of Christ. Having begun by the Spirit, now you're brought to maturity by the flesh, opinions of others. See, I taught you to wait till your spirit. So if you heard what I'm saying, and you wait till your spirit, they went off search the letter. And they saw the letter in a different light than they ever saw it before. So in this light, there's something better than even the Bereans. They went off search the letter. But what Paul said, the living word brought that letter alive for him and proved what he's saying. He was saying in essence to these Bereans, to any of us, if you would wait to your spirit, ask the Father about what Paul was saying, well, what's written in the letter. Remember, he was just writing the New Testament at that time. What was he saying? What the Father wanted to say. You could get the same thing. There'd be no division. There'd be a oneness about it all. It'd be one Spirit, the Holy Spirit, leading your human spirit to the mind of Christ that's in that Spirit, to God your Father. That's how it's got to be expressed. That's how it should be worked out. You're not going about establishing your opinion and idea of righteousness, which is hearing from your Father. And what you get through that same mind is in your spirit, it'd be the same thing that's coming out of the minds of the Christ in their spirits. There'd be such unity of the Spirit. Preserve the union of spirit in the bond of peace, a peace that passes all understanding.